I'm Shelby. I work for College Recruiter. At College Recruiter, we believe that every student and recent graduate deserves a great career. I'm here today with Bethany Wallace, who has a communications and consulting business. And I have a couple questions to ask her. But before we begin, Bethany, would you like to introduce yourself and tell the College Recruiter audience what you do?
Sure. Thanks for having me today. I'm Bethany Wallace. I have a communications and consulting business. I've been running that business for about 6 years, and um, other than that, probably my two big areas of expertise are in content management, communications, and higher education. So I've taught and worked in career services as well.
So now that we know what some of the soft skills are and which ones are important for Gen Z to have in their first careers, how would a job seeker go about demonstrating that they have these soft skills in an interview setting?
I think that for starters, like practicing, I always used to tell students, like when I was teaching oral communication, like the best thing you can do is prepare and practice. Like talk, practice in real life on a regular basis. Don't wait until you have an interview and then you realize, oh, my communication skills suck. So start talking to people in real life, face to face, and preferably not just peers, because then you're only comfortable with like one demographic. So talking to people who are not like you, not the same age, not from the same background, anything, any kind of variety you can put in your life and build communication skills that way with those kind of people, with all kinds of people, then the better prepared you're going to be for an interview setting, because chances are you're not going to be interviewing with somebody who's exactly like you. Um, and then, also like it's not just the talking, but the nonverbals really matter as well. And a lot of us do things that we don't even realize we're doing, just have like a little nervous tick where maybe we're kind of like biting our nails and not aware of it, or touching our hair constantly or something. I've seen people do all sorts of distracting mannerisms during interview setting, and it's because they do those things in real life. So the more you can get feedback from people, even just ask your friends and family, or ask people you're in class with if you're a student, or your faculty members, or your boss if you already have a job, like do you ever notice that I do little distracting things when we're talking? Or ask them if there's something about the way that you talk and the way you communicate that could be a problem. That's something I regularly recommend people do, and I do all the time. I'll message like 5 to 8 people and try to get a variety, like one friend, one person I work with or used to work with, maybe like my pastor. I mean, just like totally a variety of people, and ask them those kinds of questions, and get feedback, because you cannot see yourself objectively. It's impossible.
Thank you for speaking with me today, Bethany. If our audience wants to find you, where can they do that?
You can connect with me on LinkedIn always. And also, I have a blog and a website, which is BethanyWallaceCo.com. And I'd love to hear from people. If you want to like ask me questions about what was in the webinar, of course, you can comment on it through collegerecruiter.com. But you can also reach out to me personally if you have a question about something I said that really piqued your interest.